AskReddit by chance in pants. What is a movie that has aged poorly? The Last Exorcism. Made obsolete by The Last Exorcism 2. Never been kissed. Drew Barrymore posing as a teenager and having a relationship. The teacher who gets mad when he finds out she's not a teenager and is his age. Then we're just supposed to smooth it over at the end. Yeah, but the way they spoofed it in Not Another Teen Movie was hilarious. Hi BuzzFeed. I literally just looked at 2 BuzzFeed articles 20 minutes ago already written about this exact subject. I felt inspired to Google Ask's question. Then I come on Reddit and see this. All the titles in the article are here too. I feel crazy. Rochelle, a young girl's strange, erotic journey from Milan to Minsk. Prognosis negative being a close second to Rochelle. The 1990s, I think. Muppets movie where someone shows Kermit what the world would be like if Kermit was never born. I think it fast forwards to Nick 2002 and in the movie, the Twin Towers were still standing, so canonically Kermit being born somehow caused 9/11. Without him, they couldn't Kermit terrorism. The movie about the world ending in 2012. I think it was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down. The entire subgenre of romantic comedy that can be described as stalker gets the girl. They are still making those though. Pretty Baby with a naked 11 years old Brooke Shields. WTF. How is that not child pornography? According to synopsis of the movie, her character is made a prostitute, so I assume the nudity is depicted in a sexual nature as well. That is so messed up. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, 1997. Kevin Spacey is a rich closeted homosexual who murders his much younger lover. But it has that killer line when John Cusack refuses a drink and says he is not thirsty. If you are thirsty, a drink will cure it. If you're not, a drink will prevent it. Prevention is better than a cure. Benjamin Button. Are you crazy? Dude looked 7 when he was 80. The new Jurassic World films already look more out of date than the original. Edit. I'd like to add, the Jurassic World sim game is decent and the dinosaurs move realistically, so they have no excuse. The original has barely aged at all. I watch it pretty much every year. 40 Days and 40 Nights. No one lives like that in San Francisco or works at a tech firm designing websites to make money like that. And X200B. But most importantly, that ending would not fly. Victim blaming when he gets raped by his ex-girlfriend? It's just so wrong. Seriously, he literally wakes up to being raped while tied down and it's his fault? The Blue Lagoon. Wasn't there a string of movies where Shields was underage and underdressed? I even remember a George Burns movie she was in that did that. 90% of American silent films. They aged so poorly they literally don't exist anymore. Can't argue with that one. Also, people mainly watch silent films for their history these days, but they were originally playing in theaters with a live orchestra. So technically we're also watching them wrong. Manhattan. 44-year-old Woody Allen has affair with 17-year-old Mariel Hemingway. How art imitates life. It's not an affair, they're just straight up dating openly and no one in their lives disapproves of it. Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, who hasn't worn a mask to trick a girl into having sex with you? Scream 3 and its plotline of a movie producer who sexually assaulted young actresses. Miramax, that is Harvey Weinstein, made that movie. Harvey Weinstein was one of the executive producers of the film. It is said that the film was nothing more than an attempt by Wes Craven to expose everything that was underneath. Blank check. Grown woman kisses a boy on the mouth. Yes, but I still quote it to this day. You ever hear that expression? More than one way to skin a cat? Who skins cats? And why would you want to do it more than one way? Lethal Weapon 6. Mac's choice to go with blackface was questionable at best. You gotta do the lips funny. Overboard. A man takes advantage of a woman that has amnesia and forces her to raise his kids. Oh my gosh, totally agree. But boy is Kurt Russell hot as hell in it. American Pie. Using a secret camera to broadcast naked high school students on the internet. To Blink 182, no less. Grease. I thought to watch it with my kids and was like, WTF am I watching? The Chixel cream for greased lightning. Yup. Family movie, there. Rambo III. The heroic Afghan Muslim freedom fighters fighting the Soviets : The end of James Bond: The Living Daylights is in the same boat. 16 Candles. I still enjoy it for what it is for the most part, but there are a few things that are pretty problematic. First and foremost being Jake Ryan telling Ted to take advantage of his girlfriend while she's passed out. Long Duck Dong's character is an insanely racist depiction of an Asian person. The whole underwear show is so wrong too. Fred, she's gotten her boobies. Airplane will live forever as perfect bitches. Joey, do you like movies about gladiators? Wedding Crashers, it has a full-on rape scene, and because it's a guy he's supposed to move on and ends up with the girl. 40 Days and 40 Nights also has scene where a woman rapes the protagonist. I think it's his ex, so he loses a bet. If I recall, she faces no repercussions. For me it's the movie Arthur with Dudley Moore. It's about a lovable drunk, and like the first scene is him having a humorous crash while driving hammered. Oh, we all chuckled. I'm just a goofy guy with a bitchy wife who hates me, but it's really because I'm a man-child who makes her life difficult. But if I can just show her that my antics can save the house, my grandma, my job, that'll show her movie. I kind of liked how this trope got turned on its head in Juno. The movie spends so much time making you like Bateman, and he's just a complete piece of shit in the end. Dirty Dancing. A minor dating a guy clearly in his 30s at best. Somebody really needed to put baby in a corner.